I recorded the intro to this video and I accidentally hit start stream instead of record video, so that's good. That's good. But anyways, hello there. It is time once again for me to expose myself on the internet. It's been a long time since I've taken the Myers-Briggs test. Ever since I started making serious videos on TikTok, people have been asking about my star sign, my Enneagram, my Myers-Briggs type. So I'm going to take the Myers-Briggs test again today. It's been 2 years since I've last taken it, so surely a lot has changed. I know I've had quite a year, so I'm excited to see how it's changed me. But I'm actually going to take the test how you're supposed to take it, which is your gut reaction. You're supposed to spend as little time actually thinking about the question as possible. I hope this isn't too embarrassing. Okay, free personality test. This is from 16 Personalities. All right, quick, honest reaction only. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. No. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Yes. Introverts are more likely to look like a rough ideas. Yes. You often agree. You often think about what should have said in a conversation after it's taken place. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not to try to solve their problem. Yeah, most of the time. People can rarely upset you. You have to rely on other people to be the one to start the conversation and keep it going. Oh, I actually meant to do that the opposite. I don't rely on it. I don't like starting the conversation, but I do it anyway. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get it back on track as soon as possible. Yep. I have such a hard time taking a break from things. You really worry about if you made a good impression on someone you met. I know. I always worry. It would be a challenge for you to spend a whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. No, falser statement has never been said. You're more of a detail-oriented person than a big picture person. Yeah, I'd say I'm more of a big picture person. You're very affectionate with people you care about? Not really. I'm affectionate with my husband and my best friend, and that's all. I guess, but there are lots of people I care about, like my mom, that I'm not affectionate with naturally. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. Yep. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. Ooh. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I do. I've always ridden the line between, like, trusting my gut with things and my feelings and being logical. Like, every time I've taken this test, I've been in the very middle of emotional and feeling and thinking. I see this as a weakness. Naturally, I see this as a weakness. Letting your emotions control you. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. Nope, that is my husband, and it drives me insane. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. It depends on what kind of pressure, really. Nope. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into that conversation. That is not true, no. Not awful, but most of the time it's difficult. Bizarre and fantastical. Nah, bizarre, yes. Fantastical. I wish I had more Why can't I dream about my fictional universes that I want to live in? I always dream... Well... I feel like they usually just are weird versions of real life. I wish I had more fun dreams. I wish I had dreams. In your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. No. Why not a more enthusiastic response, Dara? Why not a more enthusiastic response, Dara? Oh, well, I can't change it, so... I can't change it. It's what I chose. I can't change it. hard pill to swallow. Okay. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. Yeah. I do get sidetracked, but it's usually by things that also feed into the same goal. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, and your knowledge. Always! When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people, mostly talk to ones you already know. Yep. Once in a blue moon. Usually lose interest in discussion when it gets philosophical. No way. I'm the one who makes it philosophical and makes other people bored. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. I don't really like it. You feel more drawn to places with bustling and busy atmosphere more than quiet and intimate ones. I actually do like bustling and busy atmospheres. As opposed, I mean, even like a busy coffee shop, I feel like. Huh. If you like discussing different views and theories, yes, always. When it comes to make life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. No. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something you cannot see, touch, or experience. I don't understand the question. Hold on. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something you cannot see, touch, or experience. I feel like this is a religious question. But this word is a bit subjective, I think. I'm reading too much into this. Okay, gut reaction. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to study of something you cannot see, touch, or experience. Well, if I can't experience it, then yes. You usually prefer to get revenge rather than forgive. No. I don't like... Okay, let me clarify. It's very satisfying to see justice happen to somebody who has wronged you. Isn't that always true, though? It's nice to see justice happen. I don't take the revenge. But it is very satisfying in my flesh to see someone who hurt you get hurt. And I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is... But it depends on the circumstance. Always right. I want to change this one. Usually. I can think of one case where I would like to see revenge in my life, but in general, I think I'd rather forgive. Sorry, I'm cheating. I'm gonna change this one, because I think it's not usually true of me. You often make decisions on a whim. Kinda. Seems very hypocritical to what I said about how I don't like to let my feelings guide me. But I do make decisions very quickly. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than any time you spend with other people. No. I like spending time with myself, but I feel very enriched when I spend time with other people, because I learn things and stuff. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning of a message or a song or movie. Yep. You always know exactly what you want. Most of the time. You really think back on the choice you could have made and wonder what you could have done differently. Disagree. And when in a public place, you usually stick to quieter, less crowded areas. I actually like crowds. You tend to focus... Crowds of strangers, that is. I like crowds of I like crowds of... Okay. I like crowds of strangers. Crowded party. That's not really a public place, though. Okay, anyways, not that I can change it. You tend to focus on present realities than their future possibilities. Nope. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Nope. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions up front as possible. Yep. I want everything planned out for a project. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. That has never been true. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Maladaptive daydreaming check. You often look after yourself first and others come second. That was a hard one, actually. It depends on what kind of care. What kind of look after are we talking about? Like taking care of someone's needs? No. That others come first there. But when it comes to like business stuff, I usually put myself first. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel like at any given moment. Okay, you've planned a particular daily routine. Kinda. I usually get the things done that I have, but I switch it up depending on what I actually want to do. Your mood can change very quickly. Yep. Not in like a... I don't go on like a rampage out of nowhere, but things can set off my mood or lift my spirits very abruptly. You often contemplate the reason for human existence or meaning of life. This is a hard one because I feel like if I wasn't a Christian, I probably would think about this a lot, but because I kind of have my answer, well, I do have my answer, I don't. But I think this would be true of, I think this is true of me as a person. Naturally, I guess. Hope that makes sense. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. Yeah. Kinda. You've got detailed... Why? You've got detailed education or career... What's with the gnats, dude? What are you after? You've got detailed education or career development plans stretched several years to the future. Nope. You rarely dwell on your regrets. Can't change it. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with a lot of people quickly makes you feel drained in need of a getaway. Yep. You see yourself as more of a realist than a visionary. Oh, I'm like right in the middle here. Like I said, I always ride the line between like being realistic and being very hopeful. I actually feel like I can't answer that question. I'm a realist, but I also believe in like the future. I'm realistic about my vision, I guess. But I'm not, yeah, I think I can't answer that one. You find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something you never have. Yeah, usually. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Yeah, I just work until I drop or have to pee. Your emotions control you more than you control them. No. After a long or exhausting week, fun party is just what you need. Nah. You frequently find yourself wondering how technology advancements could change everyday life. Yeah, I do actually. You often consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. Yeah. You still honor the commitment you have made even if you have a change of heart. Yeah. You rarely feel insecure. Oh, I actually meant to hit this one. I do rarely feel insecure. No. Email? Alright. What's it gonna be, folks? Cast your bets right now. Hey! Okay, so I haven't changed that much in the last year. I'm still an INFP. T. Yeah, turbulent. Oh, this has never changed. I'm so turbulent. I am less introverted than I used to be. So this is the biggest things that's changed from the first time I took it to now. But I'm still pretty close on the line. On the outside, mediators may seem quiet or even shy, but they often have a vibrant, passionate inner lives. Because they make up such a small portion of the population, people with this personality type may sometimes feel misunderstood or out of step with the world. Mediators value authenticity, empathy, and harmony. These personalities tend to act with the best intentions, and they are rightly proud of this trait. That said, they might feel isolated or discouraged when other people don't share their idealism. curious about the depths of human nature. Make them capable of great empathy. Also enables them to communicate in ways that are sensitive, original, and quite moving. Oh, if that doesn't summarize my TikTok career, then I don't know what does. Mediators tend to crave opportunities for creative expression. There are many famous mediators are poets, writers, and actors. I think this is part of why I feel so kind of like chained to my desk sometimes, because I have these big dreams and I have ideas, and anytime I'm not actively pursuing those dreams, I get very anxious in my soul. Although meteors might want to help anyone, they may need to focus their attention and energy on one worthy cause at a time. Otherwise, they can become so overwhelmed by all the problems they can't fix that they're tempted to give up on even trying. This is a sad sight for mediators' friends who often depend on their hopeful outlook. Fortunately, like flowers in the spring, mediators crave creativity, and idealism can bloom even after the darkest season. Although they know the world will never be perfect, mediators still care about making it better however they can. This quiet belief in doing the right thing may explain why these personalities so often inspire compassion, kindness, and beauty wherever they go. That's very affirming. I'm not trying to like gas myself up, but it's nice to know that my personality is like match made very well for what I'm actually doing with my life right now. Anyways, emotions. Strengths and weaknesses. Oh gosh, okay. Alright, my strengths are thoughtful, generous, open-minded, creative, compassionate, and loyal to their values. I'd say that's true. Alright, weaknesses. Overly idealistic, self-critical, impractical, emotionally driven, conflict averse. Prefer to avoid conflict. Yeah, this is true, and this is something that I'm actively working on and have had many opportunities to stop doing this. Difficult to get to know. You know what? I feel like I'm good at acting like I'm very open, but I'm not actually open. Except with, you know, my very close confidants. I feel like a lot of people do this. Well, that was interesting. I hope to be everything that my personality type indicates, but still have a lot to learn. I actually can't imagine my personality type changing from this, but it has in the past, so we'll see. So there you have it. INFP-T. Highly recommend that you take this test. It's helped me a lot in the past. Understand myself and how I interact with others and how I see the world and stuff like that, especially if you're young, if you're a teenager, or even early in your 20s. I recommend taking it. If there's any other quizzes you want me to take or stuff you want me to try, let me know in the comments and I'll do it. Be good, be nice, and I'll see you later.